Oh, welcome to the RV homestead. I got a hankering for some big old ribs. Some big old beef ribs. Man, I love me some beef ribs. I'm gonna do something that I've never done before. I'm gonna do them in the Dutch oven. The big Dutch oven. That's the largest Lodge Dutch oven I could find. You ready to see the big girl? The Lodge 10 quart, 14 inch, 9.4 liter camp oven. It's the deep camp oven. There's a big old box. She's right here. We're going all in. We got a Dutch oven, a friend gave me a Dutch oven. It's not big enough. Look at this thing. It's heavy duty. Comes with instructions on how to put the handle on. And then it's got the Lodge cast iron Dutch oven cooking 101. It weighs about 30 pounds. It is a camp oven, that's why it has legs. That's how you know it's a camp oven and not a Dutch oven. All right, well there it is. I'm excited. We're actually gonna cook bread in it. And that may be a video here. I bought it for this and other dishes. So, real quick, here's what I'm doing on the seasoning. Pink salt, garlic powder. Of course, that's the pink salt. Cayenne. It's actually my trifecta. And I really become a huge fan of the Gospel barbecue rub. This doesn't have any salt in it. And it's a little light on the garlic and the cayenne, but it works with beef very well. So I'm gonna sear these on a flame, and then I'm gonna slow cook them in the big Dutch oven. Probably 2 hours, low and slow. So let me go out here and check my fire, and I'll get some charcoal started so I can preheat the big oven. So I've got an open fire. I got charcoal going. The charcoal is gonna go in the big oven. I'm actually gonna be cooking a couple of things out here. They're going in this great big 14 Lodge. And we bought this so that we could bake bigger things without having to make them smaller things before we put them in there, like bread. If we want to bake a loaf of bread, we'll be able to set that in there. So there's a couple of dishes that require a bigger vessel. It's always easier to put small stuff in a big container than putting big stuff in a small container. There's not much to talk about while that's doing its thing, so I'll be back. Coals are ready. Time to preheat the oven. Now in the Lodge cookbook, they give you a formula. They show you how many coals you need for this big oven. We're cooking low and slow, so looking for about 300 degrees. And the reason we're going low and slow is those beef ribs got a lot of connective tissue that needs to be rendered, broken down. I'm gonna go ahead and start dropping a few. Getting hot. That's the objective. Time for some meat. The meat's gonna be, we're gonna throw it on here first and then move it into the oven. Just trying to get some good smoky flavor on there before we throw it into the oven. All right. Oh yeah. Yep, we're good. I've never done this before, but we're gonna pour a little good old Texas beer in here. Good old beer. Give it a little moisture. The Dutch oven cooks faster, and it's a damp cook. So every 15 minutes or so, we're going to be doing the oven rotation to keep from having hot spots. But basically, we're just going to let this go for an hour, and then we'll check it. Low and slow. Ooh, man, we are looking really, really good. I think I'm cooking too hot. I gotta turn the heat down. We are super close with the beef ribs. It really pulls in. You can see we still have a lot of cartilage, connective tissue. We're gonna let it keep going. We're gonna let it go a little bit longer. It's been 1 hour, so I'm thinking another half hour and we'll be good. Looks like we have reached the end of our rib roast. We got a sample. We must see how it's turned out. You can see that it's falling off the bone. Mm. It's very tasty. I think I cooked it a little too fast. The cartilage is still chewy. So I'm gonna let this simmer a little bit longer. And I'll check back in. I did a couple things wrong. Got it too hot on top. I decided rat terriers were the coolest dog ever. But I got it a little too hot on top, and I didn't really cook it long enough. So in past experience, cooking on the gas grill, it's wrapped in foil, airtight, low and slow for 3 hours. I got this a little too hot, and I didn't cook it long enough. I'm gonna leave it continuing to cook, but it's still, the next time, and there will be a next time, I gotta slow down the cook, because there's lots of good yummy stuff provided it's cooked really low and slow. None of that reflects on the big 14-inch camp oven. I like it. I'm very happy that I have it. We can do so much with this. All it takes is a little practice. If this is your first visit to the RV Homestead channel, thank you for stopping by. We would be most honored if you would consider clicking on the subscribe button. I got a whole playlist of this cast iron cooking stuff as we learn and grow and expand into that art form, because it is an art form. If you enjoyed it, please click on the thumbs up. Blast me out across your social media. If you've not already, we would be most honored if you would consider clicking on the subscribe button. And for those of you who have been following along on this channel and our other channel, thank you so much. And for my patrons, you guys rock. All right, y'all come back now, you hear?